When you have no more ideas, no more strategies, you've done all you can with the terrible twos, and you're at a place where there is nothing else to do, what do? I'm Donna Palmer, child development coach and parent. You are listening to Parenting Beyond Behaviors. I am going to give you 3 steps that is going to turn those terrible twos into agreeable twos. Now, these 3 steps that is going to take your child from the terrible twos to the agreeable twos is proven. I have been using it for decades with my own children and the children and families that I work with. And we are having success every single day. So it is proven and it will work if you do the work. So let's get right into the 3 steps. Step number 1, stay calm. Now think about our little ones. They are very little, only 2 years old, but they are experiencing some big emotions. There are times when they are so angry, they are so frustrated that the only thing they can do is to lash out and to get into an all-out temper tantrum. They're not yet at the age and stage of development where they can manage their emotions. However, they're not victims to their emotion. They can in fact manage their emotions, but they need some help. And they need that help from us, the adults. Maybe you might be mom, you might be dad, you might be the teacher, you might be the aunt, the uncle, whoever is in charge of these children. They are looking to us to help them manage those behaviors. Now think about us. When we are faced with these behaviors, we ourselves experience some big emotions. Now, there are times when we as parents, we are in a public place. We might be at the store, a family event, and our children are having these all-out tantrums. We feel really embarrassed. We feel like, you know, everybody's looking at us and they're talking about us, and our child is now a reflection of us, and we feel really embarrassed. There are times we're at home and we get angry and helpless and frustrated, and we find it difficult to manage our own emotions. Now think about our children experiencing these big emotions. We experiencing these big emotions, bring them together. It doesn't end well. So we are the adults, so we are the ones that must take the responsibility to bring ourselves under control. Now pay attention to your tone of voice, to your facial expression, and to your body language. All 3 must speak of being calm. You must emanate calm so that your child feels that calmness from you, even when they are having that big emotional outburst. So step number 1, stay calm. Staying calm is something we all struggle with. How about you drop a comment in the box below and let me know, what do you do to stay calm? What has worked for you? What didn't work for you? I would really like to know. So just drop a comment now. Step number 2, move in. Now that you're nice and calm, you're collected, you are able to think rationally, it's time to move in. Our little ones are experiencing some big emotions, and with those big emotions come some terrible behaviors. And I'm glad that we call the behaviors terrible. Now, I really want to help you to understand that we're not talking about the child. We are talking about the behaviors. Let us separate the child from the behavior. Your child is not their behavior. They are going through an age and stage of development which is called the terrible twos, because they are using some terrible behaviors because they are not able to control their emotions. Now, we need to move in and we need to take control of those behaviors so those behaviors does not cause harm to the child, to the others in the environment or to the environment itself. Now, I have seen kids at 2 years old in my program that I work with on a daily basis. I've seen a little boy at 2 years old picked up a chair to throw it across the room on me because he was so angry. Now, had he thrown that chair on me, I would get hurt. Other kids might have gotten hurt. He himself might have gotten hurt. He might have caused some damage in the environment. Now, that is a terrible behavior. And what do? Do I stand there and let him throw the chair, hurt me, hurt somebody else, damage something in the classroom? I don't think so. It is my job as the adult to move in and take control of the situation. It is my job to move in and help this child manage his emotions at this point in time. So what you do as a parent when we move in is we actually literally take control of the situation. If your child is in danger, endangering themselves, you need to ensure that they are safe. Now, I remember a time that I was in the airport and we were in the section where you collect your luggage. So you know that big conveyor belt that is going around and everybody's luggage is coming around and there's a lot of people, everybody's trying to get their luggage off the belt. So it's like a little bit of a chaotic time. And I was observing a couple and they had a little, she might have been 2 years old, and she was walking around and she wanted to walk around, and then the mom decided, okay, this is not a safe situation, let me get her in the stroller. So mom tried to get her in the stroller, but she resisted. She was screaming, she was fighting, she was biting mom, and mom could not get her in the stroller. Now dad decided that he's going to take a turn, and he tried. He couldn't get her in the stroller. So I was standing there and I was looking at this whole scene. So I walked up to the dad and I said to him, I go, you are the adult. You are way bigger than her in size. She's quite small. How about you take control right now, pick her up firmly, put her in the stroller and buckle her in. He looked at me and he did exactly as I said. She screamed, she cried, she did all that she had to do, but he buckled her in where she was safe. 2 minutes later, guess what? She was a happy camper. So at the end of the day, we are the ones that need to move in and take control of the situation. Our children are dependent on us to keep them safe. We need to keep them safe. So when their behavior is creating unsafe situations, we need to ensure that our child is safe, and we need to stop the show. It is time to remove the child if needs be. You might be in the store, you might be at a family gathering, and here is an all-out outburst. It is time for you to physically remove your child from that situation. Now it's going to take some work on your part. You might have to leave the event early. You might have to leave the store without getting your shopping done. But what you are doing is you are sending a message to your child that this behavior is not going to get you what you want. Our children at that age and stage of development, they are very much in a cause and effect state of mind. I do this, I get that. So when I cry and I drop on the floor, I will get that candy that I want because my mom is going to give in to me. Now, if you remove the child so that you don't have to deal with the embarrassment, you don't have to deal with the show that is going on, and the child does not get what he wants, you have just sent the message to your 2-year-old that your behavior is not going to get you what you want. So step number 2 is to move in, take control of the situation, and keep everyone safe, and let your child know that these behaviors are not going to get them what they want. Step number 3. we've just had to move in. We might have had to use some extreme measures to keep our children safe, and they might be in a state where they are starting to calm down because they've been removed from the situation. We might have taken control of the situation, and probably we had used a quiet corner, a nice little cushy corner with 2 or 3 items, maybe a squishy ball, a pillow, a blanket, just 2 or 3 items, and giving them that space where they can be, just quiet. They can be by themselves. They can just work it out and come to that place where they are calm. Now, when you see that they are calm, you can go to them and say, Johnny, are you ready? And Johnny might say yes. Maybe if Johnny doesn't have words, you can tell from his demeanor that he's calm and he's ready. Now, what we're going to do is reassure him. We're going to reassure him with movement, not with words. We're going to give him a big hug. And, yes, use words too, but we're not going to use too many words. Johnny, I love you. But your hug needs to speak volume. Your hug needs to send the message that we are okay. Not just you are okay, Johnny. I am okay. We are okay. And if you give Johnny that hug, all is well, then just let him move to the next activity as though nothing happened. Just move on with the day as though nothing happened. That is the way we reassure our children that they are okay and we are okay and all is well. Now, if all of this information is resonating with you, how about you click the like button and let us know. Let us know that you like what we're saying and you are ready to use these steps to get yourself on the way. Just drop us a like. Now, if you are really struggling with the terrible twos and you need help, click the link below and join the Simplified Parent community. This is a safe space. You will meet parents just like yourself. You will get the help, you'll get the resources, the support, the tools that you need to handle the terrible twos and to turn the terrible twos into the agreeable twos. We're here to help you. Click the link, join the Simplified Parent community, and we will walk alongside you. We will hold you accountable and we will help you in this journey as you handle the terrible twos. And don't forget to keep your ears open for the next video where we are going to be talking about the truth about your baby's crying. Thank you for watching.